Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My brothers and sisters, I want to talk to you about something very real today. Some of you woke up this morning with a heavy chest. Some of you could not sleep last night. Some of you are smiling on the outside, but on the inside there is a storm. And that storm has a name. It is called stress. Now, stress is not a sin. It is human. Allah created you with a heart that feels. But much of the stress you are carrying today, you were never meant to carry. You are carrying weights that do not belong to you. Ask yourself honestly, what are you stressed about? The future? A job? Money? What people think of you? Now let me ask you something else. Can you control any of those things completely, fully, totally? No, you cannot. And yet we spend our nights awake, our days distracted, our minds racing, trying to control what only Allah controls. The Quran says, "Ala bi dhikrillahi tatma'innul qulub." Verily, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest. Not in money, not in success, not in the approval of people, in the remembrance of Allah. So if your heart is not at rest, perhaps ask honestly, how much am I truly remembering Allah? Now, I know many of you are saying, but Mufti, I do trust Allah. I have Tawakul, my beloved. Many of us have misunderstood Tawakul. Tawakul does not mean you sit at home and wait for blessings to fall from the sky. That is not trust. That is laziness dressed in Islamic clothing. The Prophet, peace be upon him, was once asked by a man, should I tie my camel or should I trust in Allah? And the Prophet said, tie it and then place your trust in Allah. Do your part, then release the outcome. Study, then trust Allah with the result. Apply for the job, then trust Allah with the decision. Make the effort, then let go of the control. You are responsible for your actions. You are not responsible for the outcomes. That department belongs to Allah alone. Now let me give you 5 practical habits, 5 daily anchors for a peaceful soul. Number 1, Fajr with presence. Start your day with Allah, not with your phone. Before you check a single notification, pray your Fajr and be present. Talk to Allah, ask Him for clarity, ask Him for patience. Number 2, read the Quran as a conversation, even 1 page, but read it like a letter written directly to you, because that is exactly what it is. Number 3, make dhikr your default response to stress. When anxiety rises, let your tongue move first. Hasbunallahu wa nimmal wakil. Allah is sufficient for us and He is the best disposer of affairs. Number 4, audit your company. The people around you are either lifting you toward Allah or pulling you away. Be honest, be wise, guard your energy. Number 5, make dua your first instinct, not your last resort. Go to Allah before you go anywhere else. He already knows what you need. He is just waiting for you to ask. Now let me address something that is silently destroying the peace of an entire generation: social media. Every day people compare their real, messy, behind the scenes life to someone else's perfectly filtered highlight reel, and they feel behind. They feel like they are failing. My beloved, you see their vacation, not their anxiety. You see their smile, not their tears at night. Stop reading someone else's chapter and neglecting your own. I want to leave you with one final shift, one question that will change everything. Most of us, when difficulty comes, ask, why is this happening to me? Instead, ask this: what is this teaching me? Every hardship is a classroom. Every delay is a redirection. Every closed door is Allah saying, not this one, I have something better for you. Allah's plan is not always comfortable, but it is always perfect. My brothers and sisters, life alignment is not about having a perfect life. It is about having an aligned heart. A heart that even in the storm knows who controls the storm. A heart that has made Allah its priority, not its backup plan. When that shift happens, your anxiety softens into acceptance. Your panic transforms into peace. Do your part, tie your camel, and then with full trust and full heart, let Allah handle the rest. Because He will, He always does. Jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.